Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that, everybody. My camera died right after I got the old manifold off. I forgot to charge it up the other day, so I only had a little less than half battery. Just got it off the charger. Gonna go ahead and finish up this part 2 real quick of this manifold swap. Where we left off, I just got the intake manifold off. The old one, it's down here on the ground. This is what the old one looks like, the stock factory manifold. Nothing fancy, same thing. I mean, it's not much difference. And then, like I said, here we've got the new manifold off of the Ge8 Honda Fit. Like I said, I can't remember correctly, but I believe the diameter is just a little bit bigger than the stock CRZ. I just can't 100% remember. I'd have to do some more research in it at work. But while I've got it out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and clean up the throttle body a little bit more. I'm gonna grab our rag. I'm gonna get some of my brake clean. Just give it a spray on this rag, my little rag here, my microfiber. It's a good rag to use if you guys are needing to wipe some down microfiber for sure. And then, I'm not sure if you guys can see it all the way up in there, but it's a little dirty still. So we're gonna get in there. I'm gonna kind of open up the valve a little bit just with my hand and just give it a good wipe. It's probably been a long time since this thing's probably actually never been cleaned. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Both sides. We did the front side already earlier. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. And I am gonna, oh I forgot, I am going to kind of just do this, the metal surface here too, just to give it a, make sure it's a clean mounting surface for everything. Just same thing, just take some brake clean. You don't need anything else other than just a little bit of brake clean. Just make sure it's nice and smooth. Yep, all my ports are good. Make sure nothing's going on there. I'm actually gonna get some music going. Very important. Always new gaskets. Always. So we're just gonna get these pushed in real quick and make sure we just get them lined up nice. Get them in line. Get all those pushed in, nice and just seated. Nothing, they're not, they're gonna stay just fine once you get it seated, so it's really all you gotta worry about. Manifold screws, okay. All right, now we are ready to bring this on over here and get going from there. Here, gotta get up around the bracket in the back. There we go. Once you do that, you should be good. Earlier when I was looking at it out, the test mock-up looked pretty good. So. That looks pretty good. let's see. If I remember correctly, I actually might do this a little bit differently when we start in the back. So I'm gonna get this, here's your bracket for the manifold. Just get that lined up there. And then just get your manifold trims. Get everything lined up. There we go. Just taking it a little second. This should line up pretty easily. And then it should go in super easy. I want 5 of these. So what I'm gonna do is just slightly run them in a little bit, not all the way. Just to like hold it up a little bit is all. That should make it a little bit easier for me to get these rear 2 brackets bolts mounted up. Which, yeah, it looks like it lined it up pretty perfect. So we'll see if we can get these ends back here. Might have to loosen it up just a little bit. Just to get it good, because it was not lining up just yet. Okay, so I can feel the first bolt. I keep getting the first one started, but I can't get the second one in there. I'm gonna try without the gloves. Sometimes the gloves is what causes that issue. Hot damn. I just, for the life of me, can't get this back bolt in. Huh. When the money talks, what is that? Might actually have to take my throttle body out of the way a little bit. I'm actually getting a little frustrated now, but it's all right. We'll get it. I'm just gotta, takes a little bit of work, y'all. Alright, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. We'll go ahead and do this other stuff first. I tell you what, there's another 12 mil bolt that we got to get in there and stuff, so we'll try that first. Get our extension. Oh, there it is. Grab that guy. This other bolt goes in over here under the throttle body. That. Tighten that up with the wrench, or the electronic ratchet, and then we'll hand tighten those here with our ratchet. Don't really need these too tight. Most of the time, hand tight. It's really all you need. Don't gotta go any tighter. Same thing, side bolt that we got in over here. I'm just gonna go in, hit it, get it hand tight. That should be pretty good. And I guess now again I'll try the back real fast to see what we can do. And the bolt in the back does not line up at all. So we will leave that for now, the back one. Not really worried about it. It's not going to go anywhere. Oh, one of my bolts is missing a washer. Which, wait, how is it missing a washer? Oh, no, never mind. I'm losing my mind. Alright, we'll go ahead and look into getting these bolts into the mounting bracket for the throttle body. Try and go from there and see what we got going on. I've actually have run into what appears to be one issue, maybe. But we will see as I'm getting it done with this how that goes. I think I feel all the screws in. So snugly, I'm going to use my ratchet. Not a lot, not hard, not fast. And that hose back there. Snug them up now. Okay, and now that all of them are vamped on with that, same thing. Take that off. And we're gonna snug these up with our ratchet. These were the 12 mils. And I'm always gonna do the same thing with tire. I'm gonna go in a star pattern. Just, I don't know, seems safe bet. And same thing with this, I'm just gonna go kind of hand tight until I can't really get it to move. Not like that, but like until I can't get it to move snugly, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to put 80 pounds on my ratchet right now, but I'm definitely making sure that they're nice and tight. Okay, got that bracked up. Oh, I do like the look of that better. I definitely think that that looks a lot better than just having, you know, small cover on top or nothing. It doesn't have a VTEC cover. It has an IMA cover on the stock one. I like having the VTEC cover because it does have VTEC. So let's see, throttle body lined up. So the thing a lot of people have issue with is because this doesn't have that bracket I told you about for the bolt. It only has a bracket for the wire here, so you can reattach it. So this purge solenoid, or not solenoid, but part of the purge system, it doesn't have a bracket anymore to hold it. So there's not going to be anything there. So I'm going to have all that there, and it's just going to kind of rest on top of that there with us for now. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not going to do anything. It's just pretty much just rested before, almost the exact same. So not much difference. Everything looks to be in order. All the brackets went good. I'm going to come in here and go ahead Just kind of plug. That's gonna stay there. I'm gonna get this little hose put into the bracket, the mounting bracket. It goes right back in there. And that's gonna go like that right there. Here, later when I get to work, maybe on tomorrow, I'll get a new tie for the feature there where it has that tie feature. As far as that should be everything for the manifold. Everything's on. Everything is snug except for the 2 bolts in the back that we couldn't get, which I can retry those again in the future, or I might even just honestly leave it off because it doesn't seem to be an issue. All my lines back here are still good in the back. Here's a view from the side of the front of the throttle body after we wiped it down earlier. So, seems to be good. I think the only thing I'm going to do again is throw on a fresh pair of gloves and wipe down the throttle body just one more time. And the front side here, grab my rag, get a little bit of brake clean. Just to be sure that I get it, you know, good is all. Now, it's like I said, you don't have to be aggressive with these. You don't need a lot of spray. You don't really even need to spray inside of it. Normally, they're pretty good. I've had some people that have had issues after they did the whole inside, like sprayed the whole inside to clean it. We might make sure we don't have that problem. I just want to get in there, make sure it's clean. Looks a lot better. There's a whole black ring all around and right at the plate. It's kind of gooped up a little bit. I think that looks perfect. Looks a lot better. So we'll go ahead and grab our intake tube for my intake. I'm actually going to adjust this just a little bit. I need to get this one loose. Loosen these up just a smidge so I can get them loose. Get that off. Come on. Separate. Struggling here, y'all. Why don't you just come off, bro? Well, there we go. I need to put you off real quick. Alright, I'm gonna get my coupler for the tube. Always just get that snugged up to the throttle body as close as you can get it. Well, not as close, but you'll have marks. You'll see your marks on there. Like I have a little tab right there that stops it, but I just double check to make sure everything is good. This. Just make sure I get all the hair. I got a lot of cats, so I got a lot of cat hair. Cool. So I get that. sure I get my cupping back on. Oh, of course that's why it's doing something goofy. Loosen it up a little bit while yeah, let's see. You don't want it super close to the edge, but you also don't want it like super, like too far out. Alright. My other one, make sure it's loose enough. Pop that sucker on there. Come on, get on there. Alright. Realign the tube. Tell you what, it makes this a little bit easier. Be smart about it. Dan. I'm going to try and do this a different way, actually. Try this next one. Just because sometimes these tubes like to be stupid and it won't go all the way. There we go. Jack Daniels got a history. Party downtown near 5th Street. Body at the bar getting tipsy. Bar getting tipsy. Alright, after you get that pipe in and connected, you gotta get it tightened up top a little bit before you tighten up down below. They're a little bit weird, these Takeda intakes. A lot of people have issues with them not being tight enough or not holding their equipment together. I personally have not experienced that yet. After getting everything installed and running, I've never had an issue. All right, and just like that, got the take back in. So when you do this, there's a screw down there. You have to hold the intake in from the bottom here like this into that spot, tighten this, and then you can come up here and tighten down your 2 throttle body clamps on this. And that is how I have found I haven't had any issues. Other people, like I said, they said they have issues all the time with the equipment, filter coming out of the housing, stuff like that. I've never had an issue. I've been running the intake for just a few months now. Never once had a problem, never once had it come off. I've never once had the cone pop back out. So I need to come down here and make sure we don't forget. We're gonna pop in our PCV breather elbow. That connects to there. Let's see, make sure I got that in, that's plugged in. So then come over here, make sure I get my MAF. This is my MAF sensor. That one's the MAP sensor. This one is the MAF sensor with the F. Make sure that's good. Everything's back on and tight, it looks like. Manifold is on tight. Can get rid of this zip tie. So these are the 2 bolts that are left over because they are for the back side that I could not get to line up and get these bolts in. So I'm just gonna keep them aside for now, just in case. I'm gonna take them to work. Maybe my buddy, when he does my service, maybe he could line it up and get them in better than I could. But other than that, it appears that is it. I think that's pretty much it, guys. You know, I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, spoke too soon. Don't forget to come back here, and you can see it right there. I gotta reconnect the brake booster line. So I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get that snug in there. You just heard it click in, and then all you do, same thing, just come grab your pliers. Works easier if you have a little bit of an angled plier. Get your clamp. Alright. So your angled pliers will probably work best. I'm gonna try to get an angle for you guys to see this. It's right there, clip right on top. Same thing, get the line on, grab your pliers. We're gonna get the clip on the rest of the way. Alright. And I'll try and show you again real fast. Now I got the clip all the way back into its original spot. It clipped in nice. You'll hear it. It'll just be like clip. It'll drop right in. Everything else seems to be pretty good. Wow, yeah, I do like the difference of the way that looks a lot better. I know for some people, something like that doesn't matter, you know. I like the aesthetic stuff too though. I think that looks great. Pair it with my innovative mounts. You can't really see the trans mount right now. Engine mount is super perfectly visible. Pair it with the intake. Let me just double check everything. Everything seems to be in order. Other than that, I'd say that's about it. Thank you guys for... Oh wait, I think I might see something I just did possibly wrong. I think I put the small mounting plates for the throttle body. I think I put them on backwards. We'll find out in a minute. I'll check. But that is it, guys. I'm gonna double check some of my reference photos real quick. Maybe actually, where's my phone? I'm gonna just take a look because I should have some video with how everything looks. Okay, nope, that's still the right way. Okay, yeah, they go out to the left like that. Oh, drop the flashlight. So let's see. Okay, yeah, it comes out to the left. Okay, yeah, it comes out to the left on this one too. Okay, that looks good. So we didn't make any mistakes. Everything looks good. All in all, it probably took like an hour and a half with me just being straightforward, honest, you know, not trying to make anything, replace anything, not trying to cut anything out. When I do my videos, I really try to you know, keep it real. I don't like to cut everything out, make it seem like there's no issues, make them all short. I like to have everything nice for you guys and try to make it as detailed as I can. Make sure you get your hose put back in your clip. Make sure everything's plugged back in. I got all three of my sensors plugged back in. I got my map, my MAF, and I got the purge solenoid sensor plugged back in. And I would say that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys, while I went ahead and got this swap done. Maybe I'll just do it side by side real quick and show you guys the stock manifold and the one that we just placed it with from the fit. Alright, thanks everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you next time on the next video.